Hey guys, it's Nizar, and welcome to my playthrough of Dear Esther Landmark Edition. I don't know what that means. Oh yes baby, the game is controller supported. Okay, as you all know, I like to go into games not knowing anything, so yep, it's not gonna be any different here. So I'm just gonna hit start. Director's commentary. What does that mean? Woo-wee! What is that? Let's go for a swim first, guys. Yeah. Did I die?
Come back.
Damn. That was creepy as hell. What the crap was that? Come back. Okay. You done got me. How do I activate whatever that is? Ah, okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Dan Pinchbeck, I'm the creative director of the Chinese Room, and this is the Dear Esther developers commentary.
Hi, I'm Rob Briscoe. I'm the artist on Dear Esther.
And I'm Jessica Curry, and I was the composer on the game.
So what you're looking at today is a remake of a mod. Dear Esther started off in 2007 as a Half-Life 2 mod.
I knew it.
That did really well in the modding community, which was fantastic, and as a result of that attracted the attention of Rob, who worked as the primary developer on a Source remake of the game that was released in 2012. And this year is another remake where it's been updated for a cross-platform release, and we wanted to add in this developer's commentary just to give you a bit more of an insight into some of the ideas behind the game as it came together.
Every single button. Oh yeah, okay, thanks for your commentary, guy. Every single button is literally what? To zoom. Okay, so I don't have to press anything for the... Damn, dude. This is creepy as hell. Can I turn off the commentary? I don't want to hear that no more. Doesn't let me. Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Dear Esther, the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Disgusting. Can I maybe see subtitles or something? So I'm guessing I can't interact with anything because I don't have an interact button. All the buttons on the controller are to zoom in. Ooh, the soundtrack is quite eerie, man. That lady who said she's a composer, we need to slap the hell out of her for making this game so eerie. She actually did a really good job though. Not gonna lie, she did a brilliant job. So wait, if all the buttons are to zoom in, then what can I really do in the game? What's that? I can't run. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I like the ability to run in scary games. I don't know if this is a scary game, to be honest. Can I walk off the edge maybe? Okay, I can, so I better be careful. And I got an achievement for walking straight into the water when I started. Did you see that? Music stopped. The game is quiet now all of a sudden. I don't like that. It's really beautiful though. This is making me... well, it's beautiful and kinda eerie at the same time. But there's this place that I wanna go see. Misty Cliff or something like that, I think it's called. I just wanna go for a drive up there one Sunday. Because I've seen pictures on Google Maps that look something like this.
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6, and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
That's a nice story. I don't actually know what it means. What is this? Half circle thing. What? Okay. I thought I heard footsteps now for a second. This game is incredibly beautiful, I have to admit. I think I'm gonna...
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean. as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Oh, this is a tunnel. I think. Wait, what? Jesus, man, it's so dark. I can't see a damn thing. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? It looks like a dead end. That's definitely a dead end. So where do I go then? Yeah, look there, that's a dead end, man. Well, one thing I will say about this game, it's got the visuals down so far. I'm not too sure about the story. I don't know what it means. It's confusing. Bric-a-brac. I keep clicking the right analog stick thinking I'm gonna run. Whatever. Okay, I haven't gone up the stairs yet. Let's go. Just look at this. Just listen to the sound. It's so... I'm not even sure how to put it, but it makes me feel something deep, dark, scary and beautiful at the same time. I'm not sure. Okay. What? Okay, so I can't cross over that side. Aha! Here we are again. That looks like blood, bro. Is that blood? What happened here, man?
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
What?
What are you talking about, dude? With your fancy words? I can't believe this was first supposed to be a Half-Life mod. That's incredible, man. Look what it turned into.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
So the narrator sounds like he didn't want anybody on
I
this
quote
island.
directly. A motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption.
Am I one of
Did he
them?
include himself in that, I wonder?
Because I don't think I'm Donnelly. I think I'm one of the people who's forsaken by God. Because I'm just here wandering the mount, as he says.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. By
Ooh,
Damascus, a
Whoa.
small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Okay, can you hear that?
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean.
Holy crap.
My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
Cool, man. Look like viruses or something. Okay. So where to now? Okay, he's literally just leading me back outside. Fabulous. Oh, okay, I did see a path to the right, so I'm gonna take it. Ah, it feels like I just woke up to a beautiful Saturday, well, morning. Music starts again, so I assume I'm in the right place. Whoa, what the crap? I thought this grass was trying to lunge out at me. Woo! Skew grass, I like it. It keeps on sounding like somebody is walking in the water. Stop it! I mean, I think I'm in the right place. I don't know. Yeah, I see railings over there, so. Oh, and here, right here next to me as well. Missed one, I missed a note.
I've become convinced I am not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
Like me, to my doom. Aha! Rocks! And more rocks. But you see, the cool thing is that these rocks are square. So, very different to the other rocks. Oh, wait. Some kind of Bible, maybe? I don't know. Chemistry. I see another pathway up there, but how do I get there? Huh. I see 3 paths now. You know what? I'll go left. Because left is not right. Like, it's not the right path. So I want to go the wrong path first. Oh, okay. So this just takes me back here. We have found those wheels, those tires. There we go. Okay, back we go. I don't want to go back down there and have to walk all the way up here because for some reason you cannot run. I think the developers forgot to add the button. Or maybe they just want you to admire their beautiful creation. The scenery, you know. It's fantastic. You can't steal that one from me, Adnan. I forget what your YouTube name is. The Night Owl or something like that. The wind that blows, it's so nice. Please put on your flashlight. Please, come on, thank you. Do what? Oh no, we are descending further and further into darkness. Loading. Donnelly. I got an achievement called Donnelly. That's
Dear
not how I
Esther,
was spelling his name though.
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times.
M5, bro.
But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
What, are you stuck or something? Struggling to find your destination? It looks like a little town, so we first walk across the mountain right now. Whoa, what was that lag? Did an enemy spawn on the map now? Oh, that's not a town, that's a shipwreckage, dude. How did my eyes betray me there? Like, completely. Game, stop lagging, thank you. Pretty, bro, pretty. I'm probably gonna get heavy copyright warnings on this game, I don't know. I hope not.
An imagined answer phone message. The tires are flat, the wheel spins loosely, and the brake fluid has run like ink over this map.
What have you
staining
done?
the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute, compromised. Where you saw galaxies, I saw only bruises cut into the cliff by my lack of sobriety.
This game is kidding me. I literally walked into a dead end. Thank you. Oh, okay, wait. Another route. to the what? Something drink is the last word. Wow, dude, look at this mess. Reminds me of everybody in my country. We don't know how to keep things clean. Can I enter the ship? I don't like the sound that the shipwreck is making, so I think I'll just pass. Thank you very much.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Okay, I can take a hint. I'll check in a second. If I even can. I think, am I stuck or something? I think I'm stuck. Aha, maybe I can go down here. Nope, I can't. Okay. This game sounds incredibly eerie, man. It's making me kind of uncomfortable now. So how does Half-Life 2 mod turn into this? Because Half-Life 2 is all about murder, aliens, blood, fast time travel or whatever. Crazy stuff, man. Oh wait, that's another path behind this little rock here.
I had kidney stones and you visited
I
me in the
also had
hospital.
kidney stones, dude, and it sucks.
After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
I appreciate the smart wordplay there, but I also don't appreciate it because it doesn't make any sense. Well, it did make sense until the part where you're talking about opaque color, whatever. That looks deadly. Can I go down there? Whoa, what was it sound? Leave me alone. Thank you very much. Dude. That was me making that sound.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Torch. All these different paths. Is it just me, or does when the game lag, the sky does not lag? Let's see. The sky doesn't lag.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jacobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians.
Jacobsen.
He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work.
See, Conley is not spelled with an extra E.
Malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There's no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Damn, that sounds pretty sad. No, I'm just joking, I don't know what they're talking about. It's just where his goats were buried after they died of the disease that they're talking about. Oh, bro. Let's go to that creepy looking house over there. Just look at this, man. What's happening? What's that? Somebody making a fire up there or what? And that side. Anyway, just look at this, man. Just look at that. This is amazing. Can't believe it. Oh, more peculiar paintings and a pot of paint.
My heart is landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
Sorry, birdie. You actually didn't give me a scare. So this is not a horror game then. It just has a very heavy atmosphere. But I really do like it. Like a walking simulator. It's like chill, you know? Soundtrack alone is enough to make me keep pushing forward. Aha! Another cave, I think. That looks like another cave, yeah. Probably gonna be more drawings in there and the cave will lead me back outside the same way I came in. Is that another? I think that's a path. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. This looks a little bit dangerous.
He left his body to the medical school and was duly opened out for a crowd of students 21 days after his passing. The report is included in my edition of his book. The syphilis had torn through his guts like a drunk driver, scrambling his organs like eggs on a plate.
Yeah.
But enough definition remained for a cursory examination, and, as I suspected, they found clear evidence of kidney stones. He's likely to have spent the last years of his life in considerable pain. Perhaps this is the root of his laudanum habit. Although its use makes him an unreliable witness, I find myself increasingly drawn into his orbit.
What gave me kidney stones was energy drinks and cola, Coke.
They found Jakobsen in the early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. He'd struggled halfway down the cliff path, perhaps looking for some lost goat, or perhaps in a delirium, and expired, curled into a claw right under the winter moon. Even the animals shunned his corpse. The mainlanders thought to bring it home unlucky. Donnelly claims they dragged it to the caves to thaw out and rot. But he is proving an unreliable witness.
Yep, I was right, wasn't I? Cave.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Did you hear that just now? What the crap was that? Dude, this is creeping me out. Wow, straight into that, but right. Yep, that's what the game wants me. Yeah, okay, the game just tossed me up down there. Jacobsen. What a name. Sorry if your name is Jacobsen, viewer. Please put on your light. Oh, I'm dizzy. Okay.
Donnelly did not pass through the caves. From here on in, his guidance, unreliable as it is gone from me. I understand now that it is between the two of us, and whatever correspondence can be drawn from the wet rocks.
Fantastic. Can I stand up? Oh, look at this. What? Just look at this beauty. Who set up a candle for me? Thank you, by the way. I mean, unless it was set forever, I don't know. Did I seriously fall from down there and land straight on my back on these rocks here? How am I not dead? Oh my word, that's ridiculous. Don't do that, game, please. Ah, no! In my head. rather. In my eye. No. Anyway, whatever. I think I'm crouching. Okay, I'm not crouching anymore. So this is clearly another path, but probably after I walk around in a giant circle here first.
They'd stop the traffic back as far as the Sanford Junction and come up the hard shoulder like radio signals from another star. It took 21 minutes for them to arrive. I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
Paul. I'm struggling to understand the story. But I'm sure that once I get into editing the video, I'm gonna get it. Stop lagging, game. Beautiful dudes. Come on, man. This, I always thought Infernium was the most beautiful game I ever played, but I think this comes pretty damn close. Oh, another dive into a giant pit. Wow, why not? Let's do it. My character is not a complete loser, he can swim. Dude, this is cool. Look at this. Oh no, dude, come on. This water looks fantastic, and I think this is an old game, to be honest. Like 2012 maybe or something, if I remember correctly. Oh my word. Oh my word. Dude, this game. Look at this. Look at this. Just wow. Wow. Sometimes a nice chill game like this is all I need, and not these neck breaking, gun shooting, chopping of zombies' heads, whatever. Look at this. Pretty, bro. Pretty, super, super pretty. I love it. And why is there blood? I see that a few times, like so. It's very subtle. I see blood on in some spots of the game. I think it's where the guy broke his ankle, broke this or whatever, at himself, slipped and fell, like he keeps complaining about. Speaking of, where is this narrator now? He's quiet, he's been quiet for a while.
I'm traversing my own death throes.
Spoke too soon.
My leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones.
Yeah.
I swallow fistfuls of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious. Pain
Same here, man.
flows through me like an underground sea.
So is this mountain island like a manifestation of your pain while you were suffering from everything that you were suffering? Oh, that's a little bit creepy. I'm not entirely sure where to go, so I'm just gonna go up, because I want to get out of here, man. No matter how beautiful it is, I want to leave. I don't really suffer from claustrophobia, but I can see what those guys who do complain about. It sucks. Aha! Another cave. Oh, not another cave. Okay. What's that? Paint. Yeah, I can see the paint has been here. Okay, this must be another cave. What? Dude, what is this? Starfish? Yeah, I clearly can't go up there. I would want to.
This cannot be the shaft they threw the goats into. It cannot be the landfill where the parts of your life that would not burn ended up. It cannot be the chimney that delivered you to the skies. It cannot be the place where you rained back down again to fertilize the soil and make small flowers in the rocks.
How deep am I in this thing? Okay, nothing interesting down here. There you go. Okay, back to Dark Souls looking cave. Behold! Something taken. Faken. What? Damascus? Oh. What the crap is this? It feels like I'm walking around in one of Metro Rail's trains with all the graffiti everywhere. Fan-damn-tastic, bro. Oh, that looks like it would give me a rash. Away from being a city. Sure, man. And it shall be a something. Okay. It looks like alien stuff, dude. I should probably avoid it completely. Yeah. No. In my eye. I feel like smoking a mushroom right now. That doesn't even look like a mushroom, it looks like a plant. I mean, like a little small tree or something. Okay, so we're going underwater again. Fan-damn-tastic. You don't hear anything here but in the water. Okay, it's gone now. It ended the moment I came out of the water. No thanks. No! Oh, come on, man. I saw a path like right on the other side of the pit. Whoa. Okay. I don't like how that made me feel now. That made me feel incredibly uncomfortable. I'm not sure if you saw what I saw or if you translated that how I did. Okay, I'm gonna resume and see for yourself. There are cars and I'm busy swimming and I am basically like, look at this, it's like the entire world is flooded. No way, buddy. How can those cars' lights and stuff still be on? It doesn't even look like it have an engine. There's nothing inside, man. Wow, this is definitely the devil's work. Ugh, this is creeping me out. Yeah, I'm gonna swim up. I can't take this. I wanna see what's at the very top. The game makes me pass out. Oh. So I did the right thing, I went up. That absolutely sucked. I did not like that one bit. The game just made me realize now that I have another fear, another phobia. Being flooded. Having my entire hometown flooded? No thank you. Can you walk any faster, Mr. Spaghetti Legs? What's wrong with you? Those look like trash bags here. Doesn't look like rocks anymore. Okay, I'm just a little upset at the other game. touched on made me realize I have a new phobia. Okay, Esther. So the game actually touches on many people, not just Esther. It shouldn't have said Dear Donnelly, Jacobson, and Esther, and whoever comes after that in this chapter. What was that? Oh, just some shiny green stuff. Fabulous. Ooh, a tent. Here, with a lot of clothes. Let's not check inside. Oh, look at this place. No. Beautiful as hell,
I
but
wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
what the hell is this? I feel like I'm on the other side of the island now. What are those? Oh, there's somebody! How do I get there? Maybe not. Let's not go there. Yeah, nice to see you, man. Yeah, I'm going home now.
We
Yeah.
shall begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
Is that Esther? Those photographs I just saw, that's where I just came from, in the flooded city with the cars and stuff. Oh, is that a heroine? What's happening here? You're still creepily staring at me from high up there, eh? On your high horse. Looks like that person's wearing a dark cape or something. Another cave, which seems to end before it begins. No idea what that means. Fantastic, let's go. Ooh, a photograph. Is that Esther? Her face has been smashed though. I wonder if I'll ever be able to reach that tower. Wow, this music is not scary. This music is not scary at all. Another cave. Please don't go quiet on me, game. Play some more of your eerie music, I don't mind it. I prefer it over this complete silence. What is that? Ooh. Oh, the car parts. And the two other wheels are at the beginning of the game. Oh, okay. Something is connecting there, but I just can't seem to connect the proper dots. To me it just looks like random laws scattered throughout this map. That, what is that? That looks like a person.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac.
It's a rock.
The leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. He could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
Okay. So something bad happened. Cool. Still standing there. Game, don't do that. No. Do not do that. Don't do that. Nope. I refuse to accept it.
I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack. and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats.
Huh.
I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. That sounds very crap, confusing. Am I back where Nope, this is not where I started. But okay, let's go into the water and collide with our notes. This looks like maybe memories or something. Can't really make out anything. I see the tower. Come back. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to die, I guess. Bleh. I don't know, man. I hate that. Come back. That's so damn scary, creepy. Oh, damn, that guy had a lot of time on his hands. And probably like a very, very, very long ladder. A light from heaven shone around him. I'm seeing it now. Do I walk through here or what? So what now? Do I have to go to the opposite side of the island? Okay. You still creep, please. Just chilling there watching me. Huh? You loser. Go get a job. Stop slacking off. I wonder if this game, it's probably building up to some kind of jump scare. Maybe. Like a huge one, you know what I'm saying? I see the red light flashing there in the water. Aren't you getting cold? The moon is just beautiful. Trying to take my mind off that thing, man. That's maybe like evil Esther or something. I actually know a girl named Esther. We studied together. Graphic design. Cool person. Very cool. Hey, whoa. Can I go in? Come back. Okay, let's just go this way now. You better stay up there. Yeah. Am I in the wrong place or what? Man, you've got to be kidding me. Do I seriously have to go back again? Fine, man, I'm gonna go back. Maybe I missed something over there. Like a way to get up to go meet that creepy person up there. Let's take a closer look. I'm sure I missed something. I'm watching you. Okay, I was in this useless cave already. There's nothing there. Did I just hear somebody laughing at me now? You better shut your face. Dude. Wow. That is too narrow for me to go through. Oh my word. Thank goodness this trick isn't really that long. Look at the sky, man. It's so eerie. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Is that the part? That's the... Ooh, I'm gonna kill somebody tonight. It ain't gonna be me. Can't believe it, that part was right here. I see this game does that a lot. And this is the first time where I missed the part. I'm too busy admiring this game. Oh crap, that means I'm gonna go confront that lady now. Oh my goodness. Is she still there? Yep, she's still there. Fabulous. What did I do to deserve this? I played Dear Esther, that's what I did.
When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside.
What?
He was lifeless for 21 minutes, certainly long enough for the oxygen levels in his brain to have decreased and caused hallucinations and delusions of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
Viscera cleanup detail. I should seriously get into that game. It was made in South Africa, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was. Hey there. Yeah, I'm gonna, go back. Cheers. Not liking this build up one bit. That looks like some member from some kind of cult or something. There it is. Oh, so this is one long game leading up to one long ass jump scare.
In a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation.
Gone.
When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
She is gone. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, man, push me off. Push me off. Where are you? Huh? Okay. Forget you then. And as he was proceeding on his journey. Oh, there's the rest of the message. Okay, cool. Can't believe she just hung up on me like that. I'm upset now. Okay. I don't care for reading that right now. Dude. Oh, look at this filter. Not great.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
So that is a representation of... So this is a representation of the syphilis thingy that you were talking about. Come on, back to normal game, please. Thank you. Yeah, I see you slowly changing. Awesome. I don't like the uncomfortability you just made me feel now. There's another eerie house that I get to explore.
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
Huh. Whatever that means. So how are you even walking when you had your head split open? Are you like, I don't know, invincible or something? I mean, if I get like just a cut on my head, I'm done. I don't want to walk anywhere. Somebody must carry me. Oh wow, okay. Let's do it. Danger, unauthorized personnel, keep out. Yep, I'm gonna follow what you want me to do. Yep. Okay, let's just do this. Hug the wall, bro, hug the wall. The rock. The path seems to be getting narrower and narrower. Come on, buddy. This railing doesn't look safe at all, so... Oh! Look at that! Are you joking? This is... I need to screenshot this. This is just beautiful, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Not this part though, that sucks. Okay, so I am going to the tower. Yeah. So, that's the final destination of the game. Where is that lady that just vanished? Please hug the wall.
dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him.
Jakobsen.
I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory. The point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
So, okay, I think I'm starting to understand a little bit. Esther thinks that guy, the driver, did or was drunk, which caused him to make an accident, which caused his death or whatever. I don't know. Or death. I don't know. If you guys get it, you can tell me in the comments. This is one beautiful game, I have to admit.
I am the Ariel. In my passing, I will send news to each and every star. Dear Esther,
Cool.
I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island.
Am I
Who
floating?
was Jakobsen? Who remembers him?
I'm
Donnelly
floating.
has
Yeah.
written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him.
I'm not playing.
There will be
So,
another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Esther Donnelly. Oh, so Donnelly is the surname. Paul Jakobsen. So this. What the crap, dude? Wow, that looks so beautiful though. Sorry. Am I controlling this? No. Oh, the guy's a bird, man. Cool. So that's what it means by seeing them flying beside him. Beautiful game, guys, I have to admit. I mean, I think it's over. It looks like it's over. There's the boats, all these letters or whatever, and there's the last boat. Man, what a game. Rather, what a walking simulator. Okay, I was waiting for that. Got an achievement called Paul. So Paul Jakobsen. So each achievement was just the name and the surname of the people who had trouble at this island. Cool, man. Seriously good game. I really enjoyed it. No shooting, no stabbing, no running, literally no running. That was the only sucky part about it. Oh, and that the story didn't make sense towards the beginning of the game. But anyway, cool. If you enjoyed, drop me that like and consider subscribing. It helps me out. Also helps me keep making content like this, you know. Because if I don't have the motivation that y'all give me, then I ain't got nothing, you know. My channel is nothing without you guys. Yeah, so help out if you can. Join our Discord if you fancy, you know what I'm saying. And also please support me so that I can continue making videos like this, where I touch on indie games that almost nobody plays, you know. I like to shed some light on those games, especially if they are good like this one. Well, this was not really a game, was it? But yeah, whatever. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I was wrong. I thought this game came in 2012. Do you see the menu now? It's dark. Cool.